Hi, this is John Sullivan. I'm with Advisor One, and I'm here with Megan Malone, who is a master's candidate in financial planning at Texas Tech University. And we've heard so much this conference about the next generation of financial planner and where they're going to come from and what their expectations are. And we are lucky enough to have Megan, who is that very individual. So with that in mind, Megan, I'd like to just ask you a little bit about what you're expecting when you finish school, finish the program, what you've seen so far from internships and things like that. Will you have to hit the ground running, and will it just be sell, 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 or do they have some kind of a mentor program in place? How does that work?
It really depends on, you always say it depends on who you know, and that's kind of been the case that we found with our program. A lot of people who have internships can turn those directly into jobs if it goes well and it's an environment that they like. And then there's sort of the other crowd of people who didn't necessarily do an internship, and so they're looking at, taking positions that are heavy sales. And so everybody sort of has to go in and get their feet wet, but as far as what we've been trained to do in school, we sort of have bigger ambitions of not necessarily doing that at the very beginning. So it definitely is, it can be disappointing sometimes to find that that's all that, people are wanting initially. So,
what do you find about the knowledge, the level of knowledge among people your age now about the financial planning profession? Is it something that is well known? Do people kind of stop and say, what the heck is that? I mean, how do you find amongst your peers? How are you accepted?
I think that people definitely see that there's a need, because especially for people our age, they're coming out of school with some job opportunities, but they also have, student loans. And so that's something that, our generation is definitely, it's a specific part of their financial plan that maybe some of the older generations haven't necessarily seen as much.
Mm-hmm.
And so in terms of personal finance, more that route, they know about us, but as far as retirement, that seems ages and ages away. So in that sense, they're not very aware of what we can help them with.
Right.
So.
Now, you're involved with a peer-to-peer group at Texas Tech. Could you tell me a little bit about that?
I work for a program that's called Red to Black, and it's basically a student organization on campus, and so we're volunteers through the school program, and so we actually do personal finance education on campus, and we meet one-on-one with students and faculty. And so it really helps our students because we have the one-on-one client experience that's really valuable. Once you get out and start looking for a job, it makes us much more marketable in terms of we've actually sat in front of a client and conducted a meeting. So it's not just something.
So you get that real-world experience early on. Yeah,
yes.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Yes. So, yeah.
Wonderful. Great, Megan, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Stay tuned for more right here at AdvisorOne.com.